What's poppin'? Turn your speakers up.
Turn these speakers up.
You're locked into the illest girls next door.
You can bump it in your stereo.
On BoominLive.com.
Hey,
And we back with another one. And we back with another one. Y'all not gonna get enough of us tonight. Hey.
I don't know what you was gonna say.
Back to back.
Government, let me tell y'all motherfuckers.
Oh,
I'm like, who is
But I'm
that?
not a rapper.
okay.
We ain't rappers though. But we do have a rapper here. Let's give a round of applause for Ab Dollaz. Okay.
How you feeling today?
I'm good. This is my first interview ever.
Oh.
Word, I just started rapping like last year, maybe like May, something like that.
Oh, so we about
Word,
to
I've
bring
been
that
writing
pressure.
poetry my whole life.
Right.
Oh.
Word, yeah, chill, don't do me like that.
First of all, I just love how he just came ready to talk. Right. You see, we ain't even jump into it. He here with it.
I was telling her I've been wanting to do stuff like this my whole life. Word.
Oh, so
Like before I dropped out, I was a communications major, media and film. So
me
That's
too.
That's my major right now.
So let's just run it back. You said you started last year in May, so you a pandemic blossom.
Hey, word, that free time just let me.
Facts.
Word, that free. I was painting my little brother room, not to get long-winded.
Okay. No, but how was that epiphany for you? Like, what
I'ma
made
tell
you?
So I was painting my little brother room. I'm listening to, I don't know if you ever heard the song Smile by Tupac.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm listening to that. And I'm a repeat type of person. I can
Me
say
too.
nigga on here?
Yeah.
I'm a repeat nigga. Like, if a song make me feel a certain way, whether it's happy or sad, I'm cool with just being in that emotion. You feel me? So I was feeling like, well, damn, like, you know, ain't nobody working. You feel what I'm saying? I already done dropped out of college. So it was like me looking the man in the mirror, like figuratively, like, what you gonna do? You feel what I'm saying? And that song just kept making me feel like that. And so I'm paying it. And after I finished, I just kind of sat there for a little minute. And then a few weeks later, I wrote to my first beat. And then before you know, I was in the studio.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Word.
Was a
So
jump.
you dropped out of school. What led you to that decision?
All right. So I play football. That's how I
Okay.
know Court. We play football together.
Shout
Word.
out to Court.
Word, that's my boy.
Hey.
So we play football together, high school. Oh shit, flex. Oh, that's a bomb. Flex is a bomb. My bad. But I'm
that one.
Yeah, that was right there. I play football.
Okay.
And so I got a scholarship to Howard my junior year, going into my
Nice,
senior year.
nice.
Word, exactly. It sounded like, well, we going, you know, and I'm pro-black, so it's like it was a no-brainer. Like, okay, I got Howard, so I'm going to Howard.
Right.
Like, nobody else don't even matter who come in here and sit at this table with me
Right.
because I'm gonna go Howard.
Absolutely.
And so I remember trying to commit in like August before camp. When you in camp, you don't got no phone. So it didn't happen before then. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I just kind of, you know, play the season out. We gonna rock. I'm doing my thing. And then it come down to kind of like commitment. And they going ghost. You know, like you trying to link somebody, they ain't texting you back. That link ain't happening.
Damn.
So pretty much that's what happened. And then so after that, feeling bad for myself. My feelings hurt. It's like, well, I ain't settling for no one else if I could be D1 while I'm about to go play D3. You know what I'm saying? So I just chill. I'm like, I'd rather chase and do things that I really want to do. I've always been good with words, so I don't know what I want to do. I had my own podcast for a little minute. Word,
What's it called?
It was called The Value Yourself Podcast. Me and my brother.
okay.
Yeah, we doing a little something. You know what I'm saying? But I was fighting, you know, people say you fighting demons.
Yeah.
But just certain stuff I didn't come to terms with myself personally. I felt like getting up on the camera and talking to people is me being fake. And that shit just didn't really sit well with me. And so I dropped that. And then before I knew it, you know, the Tupac song and now rapping.
So, you know, you're just going through a process of like finding your niche, finding what really
Exactly.
works for you.
After spending I started playing football when I was like 10.
Oh,
So I
wow.
stopped when I probably was like 18. So spending 8 years really dedicated to something and actually being good at it, you kind of figure, you know, I know where my life going. You feel what I'm saying? And to suddenly be like thrusted into adulthood and you really don't know.
don't know.
And you in college pretending. You feel what I'm saying? I'm still getting good grades. I'm a smart guy. So I just was feeling like, I was feeling like a shell of myself. I ain't want to pretend no more. I ain't want to be no
I
teacher
kind
no
of
shit like
admire
that.
that because people just like, you're just kind of like, okay, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this, I want to do that, and you're just doing it. So I was
We
just
gonna
like,
die anyway.
It's a fact.
but like,
Might as well.
how far into school did you get before you were like, yeah, that's not it?
All right, I'm gonna keep it a whole bean with you.
Okay.
Okay,
What's
that's what
the
we
bean?
love.
The bean is the tea,
Okay.
basically. So once I knew that I wasn't going to Howard, I was like, if I can't play with my ball, I don't want to play. Type shit. Like, all right, fuck it. I was only going here anyway. I didn't take school serious until sophomore year. because I realized like, oh, I actually had a chance to get recruited. You feel me? I just relied off charm, you know, doing what I could do to get by. So I ain't gonna never stay back, but I ain't trying my hardest. So football like lighted that spark under me. Like, oh, I want to really do yourself. So without that, I kind of went back to, some people call it laissez-faire, just like fuck it.
Yeah.
And so I felt like that, but then I was realizing like I'm digging myself in the hole. And before I know it, I'm gonna be old as hell, and I ain't got nothing to show. Yeah, I'm a failure, and I don't want to be no failure.
Right. I feel like college is the time where people really find themselves and really find what they want to do. Cause like, I went to school, same thing, major in communications and everything, and I always wanted to start my own podcast, but it wasn't until I left school, and I'm like, oh shit, what's happening? And me leaving school wasn't even a choice. I owe school, you feel me? So now I'm just really sitting here at a point. It's like, I don't know what I want to do in my life, and then I find these two. Yeah. You know, and so I'm doing something. It's so crazy when you put things into perspective, because I was spending thousands of dollars on college to major in something that I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
And that's how I knew. I'm like, all right, I feel like this is my purpose anyway. Because even though it didn't go the way I planned it to, it's still happening in a different way.
The universe be listening. Stay true to that shit. It's gonna happen to you.
You gotta talk to me about that shit.
Sorry.
Good.
No, and I was about to say, it's so funny because, like, you know, I'm in college too. I go to King right now for communications.
I was at King. I was at King.
Oh, wow.
No cap. Word.
King babies. But it's so crazy because it's just like, everything that I go to school for communication for has nothing to do with my podcast and my business and my career at all. At all.
It be like that though, because my bad, go ahead.
No. But you know, it was always good to have like that piece of paper behind you and everything like that. But like, I didn't need to go to college to do this, and I'm doing what I love.
Facts.
So
I commend it though, because I see both sides. One side where it's kind of like you just gotta go chase your dreams, because sometimes it's all about how you push yourself, who you know, who you can get connected with. Networking. And the other side of you where it's kind of like, you kind of did both. Jada, you was like, I'm going to go do it, and then I'm going to just go to school. You know what I mean? So it's that's why I just leave it up to people to just do what works for you. Because it's like, you're going to get it done either way. Yeah. So
I'm a rebel though.
I commend both.
I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I'm so close to finishing, and it feels like it's the hardest. That I haven't been to college.
Because you in the home stretch. This part is actually the hardest part about college.
It is, because it's just this like part. I'm like, yo, I don't want to do shit.
But you right there, though.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's why
right
I'm like dragging it, like,
graduation trip
right there. But it's just like, yo, this shit is dragging.
If you don't want to stand on all 10, not talking about you.
Yeah.
But for anybody out there listening, like, don't make that decision if you're not a hustler. Like, I had to learn how to be a hustler, and I'm still learning. I had good friends. I still got great friends. And so I was the type of person, like, I listen intently because somebody might be saying something that could work for me, but everything they saying don't apply to me. Right. And so I just learned how to get it different ways. And then I was scared as hell to rap. Like, who am I to rap?
Right.
Exactly. Like, why people gonna take me serious? You feel me? Until I start, like, if I don't take myself serious,
then nobody will.
Did you have, like, any prior passions for music before? Or did it just...
I always wish I could sing. I used to watch The Voice.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to watch The Voice. But music was always kind of like my coping mechanism. And but without me even realizing it though, you know, like you see the videos on TikTok now with like the beat banging, dun dun, and the kid with his father. This when your father pick you up in the back seat. It was like that for me. I grew up on Wayne, so I was always paying attention.
Well, you play sports, so I can only imagine like you need that music
though on the way to the game.
Wait, you on the field listening to R&B?
I'm listening to some Adele.
On the field, okay.
It's some because I feel like this, right? It's chaotic in your mind to play football, to play any sport and be competing because you feel what I'm saying. So I just need calm before the storm. I gotta go out here and be violent anyway.
Me, I'll probably be listening to some herbs.
Right.
That's what I would imagine most football players.
When's your birthday?
March 29th.
Okay. I fucking knew it.
Aries gang.
I knew. Yo, I'm really the goat of this shit,
happy birthday.
Thank you.
I just
turned 21.
Happy belated.
Okay.
I knew. I say, yo, this man is an Aries, bro.
What's your sign?
I'm a Gemini, but I have an Aries moon.
See, I love
Can you
face.
not?
I love
First of all,
energy.
Geminis and Aries are very compatible, so don't
you
even
cool
do that.
right now, though.
We
I'm
don't
cool
fuck with Gemini
all the time.
Well, actually, my best friend Des might be watching this. My best friend Des is a Gemini, so I don't
Shout out to
then that's
Des.
your best friend. Geminis and Aries are like a thing.
All right, can you guess?
You gotta say a little bit more.
Fire. All right, son. No.
I don't like the guessing game.
I'm a Leo.
That's not bad. My little brother Leo too. What day?
10th.
August? Ain't bad.
Yes, sir. I'm a real Leo, by the way.
What is a
What's a fake Leo?
Yeah, what's a fake Leo?
No.
Them
we
July
all-
Leos. Y'all not one of us?
I feel like October Scorpios fake Scorpios too.
I feel
I don't
like
claim
May
them.
Geminis
Scorpio?
are fake Geminis.
I feel like
I feel like yeah, I do, and I know a couple of May Geminis.
They
and
not
I'm
the
like,
real
They
deal.
not the real deal.
Scorpio is
like,
difficult for me.
they're difficult for
Stubborn.
everybody. They're difficult for
Stubborn.
everyone.
It's like they don't want to look within.
I just
No.
want to let y'all know if you got Scorpio in your life, you winning.
No, they lit
That's
though.
it.
For sure.
I like Scorpios because when they love you, they really do love you.
Yeah, unconditional.
on, you know?
Unconditional.
Unconditional. I see that with my grandmother and my grandfather. My grandfather Aries, my Scorpio. They married, I think, about
What?
40 years. Word.
I would
Crazy.
never.
What?
Aries.
Chill. Don't do that.
That's cat.
He would have to be a developed Aries
What's
because
developed though?
underdeveloped Aries are so egotistical,
Aries
and
are
you
so
cannot
nurturing,
tell
though.
them anything. You cannot tell them nothing about themselves. How they
Yeah.
feel is how they feel. What they think is what they think, and they do not give a fuck.
But if we
you
love you,
disagree
we
or
love
not.
you.
Absolutely.
It's gang
Aries.
forever.
Aries love is a love full of passion.
I
Yeah.
think it's
They are
so,
so
toxic.
Whoa.
They
Every
can be.
Aries I know is kind of like Aries are kind of like, yeah, I'm in a relationship. This is my person. Like, I got them by the neck. They not going nowhere.
They're possessive.
Like, yeah,
Very
it's
possessive.
never like a pouring love. It's like when you with an Aries, it's like, this is my headache. So that's how I look at every Aries.
Nah.
Like,
If anything,
Aries are
Scorpio
never
is like
peaceful.
that.
Whoa.
Scorpios are very possessive. What are you
Yeah.
talking about? Yanni, you're
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
I'm gonna
Chill
turn this
out.
off because I
Chill out,
might
chill
say
out, chill
something
out,
crazy.
chill out.
Tell them to go
Yeah.
click the link.
I just turned it off.
And yeah.
Scorpio's crazy, man. I didn't have a Scorpio stare at me like waking up out my sleep
Oh shit.
type shit.
That sounds like some Scorpio shit.
Come on, I'm
Look,
like-
look, 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 look.
I felt disturbed by that. I'm like,
Moving
why do
on.
I need to see you as soon as I open my eyes?
I feel attacked, so moving on about you. Okay.
She must have did that before. You did that before?
She did.
Oh, that's crazy.
She's crazy.
Not like even like down to like my friends and the people I love. Like yeah,
Yeah, what?
like I'm rarely ever up before like her because she wakes up the earliest in the group. But like if I ever spend a night and she sleep, I'm
You be
like,
staring
oh,
at
look
Jada?
Jada, she's so cute.
Yo, you ever
I
stared
just-
at me when I was asleep? Was you staring at me when we was at AC, bro?
Nah,
she's scared.
I was knocked out.
Zoom in on her face. She like,
I just admire people from it. It's kind of weird, but like it might be one day, and I'm like, Rissy glowing. She's so cute. Look at her. You feel me? Like I don't know. I be thinking I love her. I admire people. Right? Thanks. We're not that bad.
So
I'm the opposite. I hate them all.
What? Yo.
you hate them all.
I hate everybody.
No,
That's
because
an
you
no,
interesting way
she,
to
no,
live
the hell
life,
she
though.
don't. No,
She
she
don't seem
don't.
like that.
She's a fucking
Yeah.
baby.
Sometimes you gotta
Teddy
let people
bear.
rock out.
She's a
Teddy
baby.
bear.
They
She
think they know me.
she's. I know what the hell would trigger Jada to cry right now.
So what triggered you to cry?
What triggers me to cry? I'm being interviewed. This is show.
The rules have been reversed.
Nah, I'm gonna answer. What triggers me to cry? When people try to. Well, see, when I cry, it's not. I be crying. It
Cap.
don't be sad. No, listen. I don't be sad. It be more angry. Like, so I'm like an angry crier. So like when people try to insult my intelligence, or like when people try to, speak bad on my name. I don't like when people speak bad on my name. Like defamation of character. Like
I just
no.
don't like hypocrisy.
Yeah.
Okay.
You feel me? I got a temper, and so
Aries.
Yeah, and Aries.
I be chilling though. But my thing is the reason why I could chill is because I know where it's gonna go if I'm not chilling. And so I'm gonna give everybody the respect that they
Right.
do. Now you play yourself. That's up to you. But you don't really want to meet that side of me.
Y'all
like,
be Aries.
come on,
shit
man.
out. I hate Aries because yo.
They don't care.
Like they literally air shit out and they be like, "Yo, you went there.
Yeah, like
Why
you,
you go
but you
there?
took me there though.
How I t-
Ooh. Talk to me.
Nah, you took me there. I mean, I'm not a tough guy, and so I never want to come across as that. But you standing on 10 when necessary. So you people sometimes take, I guess like being articulate, kind of being cool. Again, not being a street guy. People take kindness for weakness a lot of times, and so you run into situations with people just so used to flying off at the mouth because they feel like somebody won't say nothing, and then so they be shocked when you go there. It's like, oh, I wasn't expecting that from you. Like, yeah, don't play yourself.
I
Don't play
like
yourself.
that because.
Yeah, don't play yourself.
How does that show up in your music?
Hey man, I think sometimes I be feeling like music really came to me despite losing football because I needed to vent. Word, like childhood trauma, stuff like that. You
Speaking,
just
speaking.
don't. Yeah, you need to get that off your chest sometimes. And so that's why I always try to write from the heart. I don't be capping because if you know me in person or you know me in real life, I ain't toting no guns or
Right.
nothing like that. I ain't getting crazy like that. So not to say that I don't know people like that, but I know that that's not my
That's not
lifestyle.
you.
That's part of being a man. A lot of niggas lose it because if you talking crazy in here, like these words are powerful.
And they're gonna attract crazy.
They're gonna track
Words
crazy,
are
and then
spells.
you're
I
gonna
tell
either
people
get
that.
exposed or you're gonna step to the plate. I'm never trying to have to step to the plate, but I will never be exposed.
Right. Ooh.
Respectfully.
Facts.
Wait,
Respectfully.
repeat that. Repeat that.
I'm never. You step to the plate or you get exposed. I'm never. I'm never trying to step to the plate because I don't want to take it there.
Right.
But I'll never get exposed because I'm myself.
So as long as you stay honest,
Exactly.
Listening to that. So your support group, your friends, your family, the people who look closer to you, like how did they like embrace your transition?
My grandmother wasn't feeling it.
Oh, grandma.
Yeah, where my family, my grandma, my dad's side of the family is Muslim.
Okay.
So my name is Abdul Fatir, you know,
Okay.
super Muslim name.
Super
Yeah,
Muslim.
super Muslim, you know. So I grew up with that. I grew up like practicing Islam. You know, my mom not really religious.
Yeah.
So my grandparents like really helped take care of me. Like they let me, well they let me, but they took me on cruises and land packing and stuff around the world. So I got to see a lot. And so in return, obviously they asking, you know, go. My grandma
to
wanted to be a
school. That's
doctor,
all we want.
be a teacher, whatever. Now. When I'm younger, yeah, all right, cool. But as I get to know myself a little bit more, I'm like, all right, Jeddah.
This
We
is
call
this.
it Jeddah is grandma Islam.
And it's
Yeah,
Arabic.
Arabic, I'm sorry.
You good?
I thought it was Umi.
That's
mom. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So I was just telling her, like, Jeddah, I don't really want to be no teacher, you know, but my grandmother persistent. She's a Scorpio. So she wanted me to be a teacher, be a doctor. That's not really what I wanted. And so a lot of the reason why I didn't drop out soon after, well, didn't not go to college soon after I lost my scholarship to Howard is because I wanted to please my grandparents, please my mom, you know, until I started realizing, like, all right, this taking a toll on my mental health.
Right.
So I
Not
can't
making
keep
you happy.
faking it because now I can't even have a clear thought about anything. I can't even chill with shorties because my mind crazy. They looking at you funny like you're not feeling them, but it's like, nah,
somewhere
bro.
else,
I'm
man.
somewhere else right now.
Right.
I'm somewhere else. So once I let that out, yeah, we ain't gonna talk about exactly what happened, but they wasn't feeling it.
Okay.
It's just, I just want to commend you really fast because the fact that, you know, you're 21, you're still young,
What?
and that you were able to come to these realizations, you're very self-aware, and that you knew that you were only doing certain things to please your family members is something that's very, very important to learn. Because I feel like that's the case with a lot of people. You know, I'm about to be 25, and that's something that I'm learning. Like, I don't want to get a 9-to-5, but my mom is on my ass about me getting a 9-to-5 because you're like, oh, you gotta get the benefits. Like, I'm paying my rent. You not?
Yeah.
Like, I love
Times
you,
have
mom,
changed, too.
but
That's the
you,
one.
like,
That's the one.
Come, I need to live my. Yes, you gave me life, but this is my life. I am grown, and I need to
And
do
they
what
had to
I
do that
want
at
to.
some point with
That's
their
what I'm
parents, too.
saying. And then it's like our parents expect them to live the life that they live. Like, just because you struggle don't mean I gotta struggle.
Right.
You brought me in this world so that I wouldn't have to do the shit that you went through. Like, make it make sense to me.
You good?
Cause I feel what she's saying.
like just make like. Why do you want me to struggle like you struggle?
Yeah.
Like,
Because
make it
they
make sense.
idolize
You
tradition.
was about to say something.
Oh, I was gonna say, I was telling my dad about something that I want to do. He like 50 something, whatever. And it was just like, I'm like, Dad, this ain't freaking 2000s and 1990 something. This is 2021. Like, cause what I wanted to do or whatever, you know, he was just like, well, I need to like, basically, he just want to know like mad information. I'm like, Dad, I can be an entrepreneur and do whatever the hell I want. I don't need exact certifications from
Yeah.
a dental, you feel me, place and everything.
Times
like,
change.
yeah, like,
Yeah.
I can literally do this on my own. I don't need to go to college for this.
But have some kids wait 20, 30 years from now, we gonna be saying the same thing. You trying to do what?
I hope
I don't
I'm
want
not.
kids though.
You don't want kids?
Nah, not really.
You say that now.
I mean,
Yeah.
if I'll explain to you when we get off here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Understandable. Understandable. Now, I just hope I'm not it. Okay, hold on, because I know she watching. I know she gonna have a fucking fit. I'm not saying that I don't want to be anything like my mom, but there's certain things that I've learned from her in terms of her parenting me that I know I wouldn't do if I were to have a kid.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, don't get me wrong. My mother took care of me as she was supposed to. You know, I turned out okay.
Yeah.
Because of circumstances, I could have been a lot fucking worse. I wouldn't be sitting here right now, but my mom did what she was supposed to do. But in terms of, like, you know, just letting my kid be free to find what they're passionate about and not impose any certain expectations or anything on them, because at the end of the day, they are a human. You know, it's like I don't know. It's like I don't think I would look at my kid as like my property. You know, like you're here and I'm going to take care of you because obviously you're not self-sufficient. But I don't own you in a sense. You are an individual. You are your own person.
And that's why I just did what I did. Like, I mean, if you're going to rock with me because if you're not going to fuck with me and you family because I don't want to go to college and I'm telling you where my mind is at, right?
Yeah.
And you taking that personal, all right, well, you stay on that side. Because I ain't never been a bum in my life, so why you think I'm going to start now?
Right.
You think I ain't think about this before I came and told you this? It's exactly why I didn't tell you, because I knew a reaction I was going to get.
Is that your
But I knew it was going to get me.
Right.
Yeah.
So, okay. I keep bringing it back to the music, but I'm just curious. I just want to know how it was like creating this.
What you mean?
Like starting your music career straight out of a whole scholarship. You're a D1 athlete. You know, you're doing what you got to do. And it's like you just go into music like pouring out these feelings. Like, how did you go about creating your first project?
I didn't even realize I was creating a project. I think I wrote up one of my friends, my boy Issa. He a Q in Rhode Island, and so he was going up there with him while he was going through the process. You feel me? So we ended up going to a studio. We in like a basement with like this Indian dude.
It's always a basement. It's always
We
a
come out the
basement.
basement, and so I had this one of my teachers. He was our gym teacher. His name Roof, my boy. He made music, so he put me in contact with one of his friends, my boy Chet. And I just asked him to make a James Brown sample for me, the Payback.
Okay.
Old school vibes.
Payback.
And so I didn't even know how to write to a beat, but I had lyrics because I was good at poems. And so first lyric I ever written, beat playing. Wonder how to attack this. Money a little different because my bitch got an accent. The game too fucking friendly. Niggas scared to drop a rap this. And then I just, you know.
It flowed.
Hell yeah.
Wait, how was that moment? Did everybody look at
Scary.
you like...
Scary as hell. My friends like, yeah, you gotta spit it a little bit. It didn't come out like that.
Yeah, of course.
I'm nervous. You feel what I'm saying? I got my cadence now. I know what my style is. And so I just was in that motherfucker scared. Got to put the headphones on. I'm hearing my voice echo and I'm like,
Right.
oh, this a moment for real.
Your heart probably like
Pump.
for real.
I don't even know if I'm gonna remember my rap. You feel what I'm saying? But I remembered it. And as I did it 2, 3, 4 times, I'm like, all right, so when we got back to Jersey, I just looked up the studios on Google, you know, with the reviews, see what the stars like. I booked it. It was a studio in EO, and then I just went in there.
So are you more like, what are you like doing better, like freestyle or like actually writing down your lyrics and everything?
I'm meticulous, so I never want to say nothing that's gonna come back on me or have me looking crazy.
I felt that.
Yeah, I'm meticulous. I'm extremely so. I like to write.
Okay.
I like to write because your feelings change. When you sit down and you hear that beat the first time, you might be in a different time frame. I don't know if y'all smoke or whatever, but you smoke, you sit back for a little minute, that beat will start talking to you.
You be hearing the flute like, oh shit.
You already know. That beat will start talking to you, and then before you know it, you done caught a melody. And now it's like, let's go. I'm trying to rap every single time because it's people that be rapping and they be having kids looking up to them, but then they don't even be realizing, like, all right, a lot of times these kids don't have no father figure or whatever.
Right.
So they taking heed to this music.
Yeah.
They want to be just like it because that's what they seeing. Everybody don't got that wherewithal to step outside themselves.
Yeah.
And so I'm always going to kick it real, give you something that you could feel, but there's always going to be some substance in there.
Right. So, you know how you just said, like, children have a lot of artists that they look up to. Who are some of your biggest influences other than Wayne?
Drizzy. Drake is the best.
Yeah.
He's the best?
Yeah, I heard him like, go ahead.
I love me some Drake, but y'all want to know what I just found out?
Oh, God. She had an
Don't cut.
epiphany.
We're not taking no slander on Drake. though.
It's never no
Okay,
Drake slander.
okay,
That man is
okay.
the fucking GOAT.
All right.
She was so hurt.
I got a big question
So,
mark.
you know, my black card always getting revoked for something.
Yeah,
so,
because you
You
yeah.
wildin'.
I
Wildin',
watched a
bro.
lot
She
of
ain't know who the
movies.
Wayne Bros were.
Anywho, going back to my black card is revoked. I know. A lot of Drake's songs are like samples and stuff from like old music. Mind you, after X Dot and everything, I'm like, fuck it, I'm about to just throw this out.
She had no idea. She had no
I
idea.
swear to God, I called her. I'm like, I'm about to cry because one, I should have knew this and I didn't know this. And
She for real.
I'm dead
She didn't
ass.
know.
I group DM my exes. Come on.
She didn't
Drake's the
know.
GOAT.
But that's why he do it though, because I didn't know
I know.
either. When I first heard Views, that's my favorite album. because I don't even think I had Apple Music at the time. Because I was
is amazing.
Yo, and it just
grew
caught
on
me at a
me.
pivotal time. Like, I think it was like indoor track season, you know? So, you know, the days a little bit shorter, it gets dark faster. But and I listened to softer music on the bus. And so I remember You With Me.
Yeah, no,
It was that song.
You With
no,
Me?
Fire and Desire.
Fire and Desire and
That's
Redemption.
the best song.
And Redemption.
Fire and Desire is the best song.
They was going crazy on there.
Off that album?
That's the one.
That's the
Yes.
one.
Jada, that's the one.
Fire
That's
and
the one.
Desire.
Fire and Desire
You
is
cannot
not-
say
Yeah.
I was gonna say Faithful.
Faithful is that shit, too.
I was gonna say
but ain't
Faithful.
nothing better than
You
Fire
With
and
Me,
Desire.
my song though. I ain't going.
You With Me
With
is
Me?
my
No,
song.
No, no,
You
You
can't.
With Me.
Is You With Me or
That's
what?
it.
I don't know.
That's
What
it.
types of games we be and play?
That's
How's it
my-
going
down.
down? It's
That's
on
my
till it's
score.
going, and I got to know now.
Is you with me or what?
Are you really
Damn,
with me?
Rip X, Rip DMX, man.
He was
He
a
really
beast.
stole. And I remember when that came out, like vaguely, because I don't want to like my words to be misconstrued, but like, wasn't it some type of like? Did Drake really clear everything?
Nah, I don't think he did.
I feel like it was a little
It was low key
static.
some beef.
So
Between that
I
time.
actually watched the interview on a Breakfast Club. DMX had went on a Breakfast Club and said that he didn't like Drake.
Oh.
He said that he
Okay,
didn't like him, and
yeah,
it,
okay.
like he felt like he was real commercialized, like he didn't fuck with him. So then that's when they were making that song, Drake had called X, and that's when their relationship started to change because he was like, yo, it was a point in time where I didn't like this nigga, and now he's calling me saying that like I grew up on your music, like I
Yeah.
look up to you. So he had a newfound respect for him. So I think they did clear it because he said that they had that conversation. So I was like, it's just
R.I.P.
facts,
Right.
facts. That I was hurt. Wasn't we out somewhere?
Yes, we was outside partying.
Where was we at?
Well, y'all was partying.
We was in Jersey City.
We were in Jersey
Was that
City.
it?
That wasn't too
we was
long
at
ago.
Drewski shit.
Yeah.
Was.
at Juicy
We
shit.
was. No, I think that was false alarm. He died the next morning.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was still equally sad.
Yeah, me too. And it's so crazy because like with X, like even though my Black Card wrote, that's one thing. The one person my dad listened to, like,
Come on.
he had the
I'm slipping. I'm
CDs.
falling.
I gotta get up.
That's
You're
my
dumb.
dad's favorite
Yo,
song.
She said, I told her Liz
No,
was going
'cause
through something listening to that.
DMX was like such a big
It was
figure
going
in my
through something.
my house growing up that it was like him. That really hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
That's all
It
I'm gonna
did.
say because it's like all these songs we used to joke about it. Like we be joking in the car, like.
Yeah, no, like me and my
So-
mom used to sing "Party Up" together. Like I was 3 years old and I knew all the words. Like we used to.
I
sing
heard
that
Damien
90s.
by him. Damien was.
Oh yeah.
And I
Now,
was.
can I ask a question?
Yeah.
And I hope this don't come to bite me in the ass in the future. But Damien, and then let's just think about the song by Eminem, "Stan."
Oh, you trying to say who bit who?
I ain't trying to say nobody bit nobody, but I'm just saying that was a little like when I heard the song. When you listen to the song,
Now I gotta go listen
because
to it.
Damien came out in '98. That was the year I was born. So
Yeah.
I ain't know nothing. But I'm just saying, I listened to it. And I'm like, then I listened to Stan. I'm
Stan.
like, not that it was bitten off of, but I'm like, it was definitely like
Influence.
definitely
There was
influenced by
definitely some
because
influence.
that's
It's
the
hard not
first
to
that's
be
the
influenced
first
by that,
song
though.
That's
at
what I'm
least
saying.
that I know that I can
Because
recognize. But
Stan
it
came
was
out when?
it was in the 2000s.
That was 2000s,
very
like
early,
2001, 2002.
So I'm thinking like the back and forth. That was the first time I heard it, like from DMX, where it's
Yeah.
kind of like you got the. So I was like,
He was the hottest.
I thought about
He
it.
went platinum twice in 1 year.
I'm just throwing that out there,
I
but
need to.
Yeah, you need to get your shit up.
Yeah.
But if you listen to What's My Name by DMX and you listen to Gangsters by Pop Smoke, it's the same exact song. It come on the same way. Y'all niggas need to hear
so
what
what's
the
your
fuck.
top 5? Dead or alive?
Dead or Alive?
Dead or
Number
Alive.
one, it got to be Wayne.
Okay.
Okay.
It got to be Wayne. And then I would.
Is there a favorite Wayne era for you?
It got it. I mean, classical Wayne got to be Carter 3.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like everybody's.
I'm like in second grade or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm in second grade, but I remember my uncle burning the CD, and I remember
Burning CDs.
Burning CDs.
Wow. I used to do that. I used to make money on the side.
I got it.
I used to make
Yeah.
money on the side burning CDs.
I
Fun
know that
fact.
one.
Exactly. So I remember just bumping. So it got to be Wayne. Drake in there because when I heard Drake in 2016, when I heard Views, it just was like, again, like that Tupac song. Like, okay, the light bulb going off right now. What's up? Like, I'm in a different space, and music has never made me feel like this before.
Okay.
And so Drake, for that reason, I'm a Herb fan.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, that man could get away with not doing choruses or anything.
Facts.
He don't do no chorus.
No, he don't.
But he always spitting, and I like him because he advocate for mental health. Like,
Definitely.
he advocate hard, and I'm one of those people because I understand like really what could be going on out here, but people not going on in here, but people not really seeing it or understanding. 3, Roddy Ricch.
Okay, that's a first.
Roddy Ricch.
Okay.
That, please excuse me for being antisocial, was
Yes,
another
that
one.
was that was
That put me in that moment too.
I
Like,
can't wait till the next
something
album.
gotta change, bro. Like, I
Right.
just was feeling like give you like that hustler mood. Like something really gotta give. He was going crazy on that. And my fifth one is ever changing, but I probably have to say Dirk right now.
Okay.
Dirk.
So
He
I'm
said,
just
"Give me them titties back." Yeah.
Okay, chill out. I'm gonna add the sixth man in here though.
Okay.
Give me a female, cause y'all don't be trying to give me a
It,
female.
it doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be rap, right?
No, just a female you would want to work with.
Alicia Keys.
Ooh.
I got a crush on
You
Alicia.
don't know my name.
Drake wrote a song for her
Is
too.
this-
I think
believe
This
it.
is
I'm
Michael.
gonna figure it out because it's gonna come to me. But he
Would
wrote a
it
song
be
for her
in
too.
common? I think.
Nah, it's
Not that one?
unthinkable.
Yes.
Yo, he did.
Oh, he
on
snapped
Unthinkable?
on that.
Yeah.
He in the background
snapped
too.
on
Listen
that.
close
He is in the
enough.
background.
Word. Listen close enough. He in the
He
ad-libs.
is.
Word.
All right, so what I'm gonna do when I go home is play back this interview, and then every song that we discuss.
Yeah, Drake is that
Jada,
man.
I'm gonna just send you my Apple playlist. So
Just-
you can
just
just
send it
get
to
through
her.
it.
I got a Drake
Send it to
playlist
her.
too. No funny.
At this
A full
We gotta
Drake
send her
playlist.
our
Yeah.
music. We gotta get
She
her.
playing around.
No, you know who I realize, and this is something it's like every year since I say maybe like 15, who's really been in the game forever and has wrote songs for the greats. Pharrell, bro.
I knew you was about to say that. He
Bro.
on Moneybag album.
40%
dropped the
of
album.
the
Word.
radio in the early 2000s. 40%.
Bruh.
Yeah.
It's a whole playlist, like just with the Neptunes and like songs that they produced and wrote. I'm like, yo, they did that shit,
Yeah.
bro.
That's how I'm trying to get though. I ain't trying to rap
Bro,
forever.
so you know the song Right Here by SWV, right?
Yeah.
Pharrell is in the background of the shit. He's in the one saying SWV. That's him. That's
Yo,
him,
that
bro.
man got a bag at any cost.
He was
Yeah.
like 15
He
on
got
that
clothes
shit, bro.
too, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he got some sneakers or
Wow.
something.
What is like the?
It's just a little
the hunch
expensive.
Things or the I wanna
Underrated?
Yeah.
Well, nah, he's not underrated. He's actually highly regarded. But Kanye West, his sample game so crazy.
Sample game
like,
crazy.
No, I was watching his TikTok yesterday and The Good Life with T-Pain.
Oh yeah.
He sampled PYT and I ain't even
Nobody-
noticed.
nobody
It is so
peeped.
slowed
Yeah.
down.
Nobody peeped. I was like,
Yo,
He was a producer first, right?
I'm like,
yeah.
Yeah, that explains why.
I just think of how Kanye just, I just can't.
Nah, I think
I
that
just
brother is
can't.
really smart though. Listen to him, but you gotta listen to him from a different perspective.
He was the first artist in my life when I was listening to music who just rhymed words that really like didn't really make sense, but made it fit. Like,
You know who slept on? Lupe.
Yeah, we don't care.
no,
about
no, no,
that.
no, chill out.
Lupe had a time.
He had a time
What
period.
stretch? Like when he was on, when he's credible, like he being credited for stuff.
Yeah, he
or
had-
just like his personal music.
His music.
His music. I
Put me on there.
agree.
He had a time.
got you. Watch after the show.
I'm talking like from like that like 2005, 2006. Like
But they like kind of shadow ban Lupe for a reason. Something.
yeah.
Okay. So that's probably why
Yeah.
I'm not really knowing.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Lupe had a time.
He definitely
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
Like I literally like. I just grew up around my parents. My parents was the type of people that listen to anything.
I still
And they
listen
be
to
like,
anything.
yo, what you listening to? All my cousins listen to the radio and the 105.1.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm listening to Neo Soul in the house. And
My
I'm
favorite
growing
song
up.
of all time is probably Bill Withers, Just the Two of Us.
Really?
On my mom. I wouldn't even lie like that. Like that song.
Your
just-
favorite song of all time?
If I hear it, no matter where, I'm always gonna be on something like, okay, this is a day.
Just the two of us.
Yeah.
We can make it if we try.
Just the two.
Okay,
of us.
that
Now
song
do
go
it.
crazy.
Just the two. of us.
Wow. I think my favorite song of all time is I don't know who it's by, but it's like Dance with My Father.
I know what you're talking
Luther
about.
Vandross, yep.
Somebody sung that on my cruise one time. Like, you know, they be performing. And he killed that.
Beyonce, bitch, you look like
Luther
Luther Vandross.
What's that from? TikTok?
From
No, Flavor of
what's
Love,
her
New
name?
York.
Tiffany I forgot her last name.
I
Tiffany
know
Pollard.
I
There
watch
we
that-
Pollard.
Yeah.
That was
Damn, what's
so-
my favorite song of all time?
Mine, if we talk about the oldies, I have to say it's kind of a love song, but it's "Try Me," James Brown.
That's actually a really good
And
song.
I
That's a
was
really
just
good song.
watching Chadwick Boseman.
He a beast
play
too.
it.
Oh yeah, that's on
But
Netflix.
it was my first time watching that movie.
Oh, really?
I never
Yeah, I
watched
love
it.
that movie.
I fell in love. It
I
was
love
a
that
great movie.
If we talking
God bless
about
him.
oldies, mine would probably have to be Always and Forever.
Always in-
Forever.
I don't know who that's by.
That's all I know, but
Yeah,
I know it.
that right there.
That's my shit. Cause I grew up on a lot of house music too.
Okay.
So that's why Rissy.
But what's
they
the song
playing
you'll
house music.
cry to though?
Oh.
Cry.
Whitney Houston, I Look to You.
Okay,
I cry
chill
every
out.
time.
Wait, okay.
Every single time.
Because her voice is like
I keep looking at
the
it.
way when you watch Whitney Houston's videos, it's like it was no effort,
No effort.
no strain, no effort. It's just like she just
Just-
angel.
Right. Literally.
I just don't know how she belched
And she's
it
from
out.
here too, though.
Hell yeah.
She used to just say like like just
like how?
How you
How
chilling?
make it make sense? Damn, what song makes me cry?
Makes me cry.
Somebody got to knock on wood or something.
Yes. You go first.
Right.
Oh shoot. What am I thinking? What's the song that makes me cry, yo? I got a lot of songs.
That make you cry?
Yeah, I be in my bag.
She a Scorpio.
Oh, true that.
Make me cry.
Dang, I gotta get back to y'all now. I don't know.
The first song that came to my mind.
It's my
'cause
show now.
honestly, at this point,
Word.
the first song that came to my mind,
I'm about to find this song.
because that song really made me cry for real. Self Control by Frank Ocean.
Never heard it.
That
No,
song.
wow, you
Only
be in
thing I
your
know is
bag.
I be in
Potato
my
You be
in your
bag.
bag.
Son, that,
I need to hear that.
that shit came out.
No, because
like
he
the
be
ugly
tweaking
cry.
on the song. like,
And it's the way he sing it and then way he talk. Like, yo, first of all, when that song came out, it was a very rough time.
yeah.
It was a very rough time.
Where you at mentally really determines on what song is gonna be.
Facts.
Because you might have some pent up. Like when that Whitney Houston song got me one time, my boy Zoe could attest to this. We just riding home. I got it playing normally. We listen to the
I
oldies
found
on the
one.
regular, and I just couldn't stop crying that day. I'm like, damn, I'm embarrassing myself.
Wow.
I was kept going.
What's your song?
You dumb, yo. She said that makes you cry. Angel of mine. Okay,
It could
Angel
though. I
of
can see where you're
Mine.
going with that though. I
Nah,
like that.
one song. It's not like a oldie, but like "Sent from Heaven" by Keisha Cole. Because I was
gonna
literally,
cry?
I was following my grandmother's hearse to that song. So that song just like, it's like, yeah, if that come on, skip that real quick.
You
Skip
want to
that.
know what's so crazy that I like about music is like there could be a song that got a memory to it, and you never gonna forget that memory. Like you know exactly where you was at, what you was doing when that song came on. Like, and when Drake was dropping and everything, like I want to say 2016, 2017, and everything, like just like sitting in the car just bumping his album.
Yeah.
No, Nothing Was the Same was that album.
I just went back and listened to that recently.
Yo.
Tuscan Leather off of there.
Yo.
That's a Whitney Houston sample.
It is.
Yes.
It is.
Yes.
Drake was just like, yeah, I'm about to hurt everybody.
Yeah, I'm here. This is it.
Respectfully,
This is
like,
it.
That's my Scorpion.
I
I
Yeah,
think
listen.
any Travis Scott song just reminds me of
I would
college.
want to work with Travis.
I love Travis.
that shit just because he came to my school when
She
Birds
said
in the
reminds
Trap
me of college. You're right.
when Birds
You're
in the Trap
right.
came out. He did Homecoming at my school. Word. Best concert of my fucking life, bro.
That's like my favorite album.
I only been to one concert before though.
No, I'm lying.
Really?
Me too.
Yeah, the baby, they stepped all on my kicks and shit. I was
Wait, let's normalize more concerts.
I will say,
yeah.
Rolling
But that
Out-
was the day I realized like Stunning for Vegas jumped in the crowd.
Oh, okay.
Like we was already in the front.
Yo,
You know what
I
I'm
would
saying?
be so mad if an artist jumped on me.
Nah,
bro.
he didn't jump on us, but he was like close to the point where like if I was a grimy nigga, I could have
You
grabbed
could have
his
grabbed
chain.
the chain.
You.
You gotta think about that.
Yeah, I
sometimes.
think about shit like
such an
that.
Aries.
Hey,
Word.
if I was really on that timing, I could have grabbed it. It's too many people. You feel me? So you
Yes.
ain't getting nowhere. But just being that close to it was like I seen like the detail in his tattoos and everything. I'm like I'm this close, and I wasn't really a fan of all the pushing and shit like that, stepping on my kicks. So I said before I come back to a concert, I'd rather be on the stage than be.
I was gonna ask you that. I
And
was
then it
gonna
just
say.
happened. That's before I ever thought about rapping. That's like December. My boy Zoe's birthday, the 12th of December. So we was there on his birthday.
Okay,
and I
Sag.
started rap. That's my guy. And I started rapping maybe like April, May after that. Never going to a concert again unless I could perform.
Yo,
You
I
ready for
feel
that?
you.
I was born ready.
Okay.
Like I feel you. I don't know, like I don't want to say like I'm an angry person, but like just when they be bumping you and everybody like in my first concert I was like on stage and everything like
Yeah.
that. So I was just like I just be looking at the people.
Oh, you was
I've been-
backstage?
Yeah.
Oh, you bougie.
I've been going to
Yo, that
concerts my
crowd.
whole life.
Crazy.
I'm
Girl
trying to
tried to
go
fight us
first
and everything.
round.
My
huh?
first concert, I was 11 years old. My
We
mother took me
going.
to see
Don't say
Chris
we
Brown.
trying.
Oh yeah, when he was humping the air and stuff.
Yes,
Yeah,
the
Take
You Down video. I was at that concert.
Oh, you was at the Take You Down. Oh,
I was
that's
at that was my first concert. No, I'm lying. My first concert was when Chris Brown, he was performing at House of Blues before he blew up for real. I was 9 years old in Atlantic City. That was my first concert. That was my second concert going to see him. Then my third concert, I went to go see, remember B.O.B.?
Yes. Yeah.
I went to go see B.O.B. My fourth concert, I went to go see Chris Brown again. I've been to like 8 concerts.
Chris Brown, if you're hearing this, Rissy has been loyal.
Yeah, since day
Come
one.
on, Illest Girls. My first concert, honestly, I'm legendary for this. It was the Cheetah Girls.
Wow.
The girl with the lisp.
I went to go see the Cheetah Girls.
I don't want to be
And
like
then my mom outdid herself because then I went to go see Beyonce right after. Just saying.
Yo, can I tell y'all I'm not that big of a fan of Beyonce?
Whoa, why?
Not like I disrespect her. I understand what she did, but I just never been that excited.
Don't be that guy.
Nah, I love her.
We understand
I
her
love what she do.
legendariness.
We was having a good interview
I'm
and
sorry.
everything like
This
that.
is
Like,
crazy.
I ruined it.
and
I mean, I'm
Nah,
not
it's
the
okay.
biggest beehive.
Yeah, that's
but
what I'm
like,
saying.
God
I
damn.
don't know.
Not
before
around me,
we
y'all.
close up the episode, we
Let's
have a
get the-
very special segment. It is called Dirty Laundry.
Yes, it is.
So what you do is you share, a little secret with us. We don't do any indictments.
That's crazy.
And yeah, so go to the closet and pick a little bone at it. And yeah, so secret time on Illest Girls Next Door.
But like, what type of secret though?
Anything.
Anything.
Party, female.
Somebody done peed in their friend drink. Somebody
Somebody
fingered a girl in
drinking.
their period.
Oh, they wild.
Somebody has got head on their mother wedding dress.
That's wow. That's number one
That's
in my book.
disrespectful. You just fucked up the whole
Nah, I
marriage.
think
Weekend.
number one in my book is dude that like the girl tried to get him to eat her like vagina while she was on her period.
Nah, wow.
That had to be like.
But
the
if I
top
say
one.
my dirty line, it's too recent, so I can't do that to you.
It's too recent.
You don't gotta use no names.
No, we don't do names.
No
All right,
indictments.
so I ain't gonna lie. I'm a good actor. So
Okay.
if I'm ever not feeling a vibe and I don't want to be me, I pretend like something wrong. I have my boys call me. Like,
Okay.
Oh, the 911. That we've
I
all
love that
done
one.
that.
Yeah.
Like that ain't.
We've all done that.
I ain't gonna, my mom gonna be mad.
Sorry, mom.
I
Sorry,
peed in the
Mom.
kitchen sink one time.
Oh,
That was-
what?
That's
Why?
trifling. Why you do that?
I really had to pee.
And the
Somebody
bathroom
was in the bathroom?
occupied?
They was in both bathrooms.
Damn.
I wasn't about to pee on myself.
You couldn't go outside.
I gotta go down the stairs.
Wait, so
I had to pee.
was the
In the
dishes in the sink?
No, I
Okay.
wouldn't do them like that. You know how it's split like the side where
Oh,
the water
yeah,
runs?
yeah, okay.
I hit it where the water was at.
Hey,
Your
yo.
mom. I hope
Chill.
your mom see this.
I hope she watching this.
I hope she
How long
watching
ago
this.
was this?
Chill.
It was recent.
I pleaded fifth.
This shit was recent.
It was not recent. I'm too old for that. Now,
Hey,
I was so
yo.
scared because I'm like, yo, if I get caught peeing in this kitchen, it's over for me. Like,
Get your ass out my kitchen.
Yo.
Yo, as a parent and you catch your kid, what do you do, honestly?
I'm beating her ass.
don't even let them finish pissing.
I'm beating. No, they got because then they gonna pee on me while I'm beating their ass.
They gonna clean it up.
I'm so tedious and funny. Like I would just watch you and be in the corner like.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand there. I'm gonna stand. I'm gonna be one of those parents. I'm gonna just stand there and watch you do the bullshit.
That's worse
I
though.
feel
Just
like
watch
I'm
you.
I know.
Yo,
I'm
fuck
gonna really
you.
watch you.
I'm
like,
gonna really watch you do the bullshit.
I mean, that's the quickest I ever peed in my life.
Wow, son peed in the kitchen
Honestly,
sink.
that's definitely added into my top because that's really wild when you think about
That's trifling.
it. Don't pee in the sink.
Don't do that.
Don't do that no more.
I had to pee.
You ran the water afterwards.
Come on, you gotta run the hot water.
Okay.
I tried to do it best I could do.
He said I tried to do the
Given
best
the
I could do.
circumstances.
Peed in the sink.
Son
Okay.
peed in
I'm
the
just saying.
Is there anything else?
I sent the beat over. We could
Oh,
get
you
that.
gotta do your
Yeah.
freestyle.
Well, let's do that. We good after that. Right?
You ready, Mark?
I don't know what he said.
Okay.
he got it.
Alright.
Nah, we definitely about to set it up. Time was just going by so fast. Like I didn't.
It was a good
even-
time. We talked about that coming up here.
I know.
Yeah, when it go by fast, that mean you was enjoying yourself.
Nah,
Yeah.
that's
Right.
definitely.
I'm not
Facts.
over the pee in the sink because
Chill.
like
Let's not talk about that.
No,
it's the ass whooping
Y'all
I
asked
would
me
have
for
got.
that. Y'all asked me for that.
You right? I'm
You
not-
right.
All right,
That's-
mom, you got it.
Yeah. Feel me? My mom.
I ain't gonna get you in trouble no more.
Thank you.
My bad.
All right,
All
we
right.
ready.
So let's get this freestyle going. That's how we
Ab
gonna close
Dollaz.
out the show.
it.
Let's get it.
I gotta take the one there off the studio.
Facts. Get in the
Okay.
zone.
Yeah. Wondering why God chose me. Got my head straight, one-way streets. It was dark times, about 4 weeks. All them late nights, niggas can't sleep. Am I worthy? Can you show me? How the fuck they get to judging for they know me? But just love all the niggas with the rollies. Love bro, Dre, Rod, and them stolies. $1 billion mindset, billionaire attitude. Brand new life, so I'm really showing gratitude. The name of the game is longevity. My mind is a flex, so they scared of me. I'm a king, you a pawn, don't compare to me. And I'm learning how to dress on my flaws now. Fade to the back, pray nigga don't get crossed now. I wouldn't lie to you, I prayed for this. I just stayed true and made a major shift. I just paid attention, had to stay legit. Me, my biggest L's became my greatest gift. I just spoke to Ab, had to look within. Always good with words, but now I push the pen. I'm just testing limits and expressing feelings. Still the transaction, nigga think I'm dealing, cause I'm yearning to find word to describe. Shit in my chest should be pumping inside. I'm eager to learn, put pride to the side. Caught at a moment and watch time fly. My intentions are pure with the opens of mine. Distractions don't win it, so I push them aside. Got much time, put a pain to the side. Steak and potato with the drink on the side, but I'm riding now and weed calm me down. Flow too crack like Bobby Brown. Which one of you niggas gonna try me now? Stock going up, my time is now. Can't walk in my shoes, I drop for miles. Too much on my mind, I'm forced to smiles. Same old tune, just turn it down. Fuck you, prove it, show me now, and it's dollars.
You get the mean face.
And that's how we're gonna close off the show. We'll catch y'all next Sunday.
Bye.
The bar is back, man.